about digital world, right?
Yes.
So we are having a kind of want to discuss quickly how you can easily maneuver your Zoom app. People are having problem with a lot of things about the Zoom app. Okay, so when you open your Zoom app, the first thing you discover is that the Zoom itself has. I have to do this stuff very sharp, just to be on the safe side. So you will discover that WhatsApp group. So you will discover that your Zoom have different interface depending on your mobile. Okay, so if your mobile is phone, it's going to give you different interface. If it's laptop, wider and bigger features, and goes to iPad and desktop and all the rest. Okay, so the first thing you see, or you're seeing on my screen now, if I'm correct, is you have the Zoom with home, chat, meetings, and contact. So the home is what shows you this interface that you're seeing with back to meeting, join meeting, schedule meeting, share screen. Okay, and then on the home you have the mute, you have the stop video, you have that means you can mute yourself, the host can mute you, you can stop your video, on your video and turn it off. Then you have security, you have the participants, where whenever you want to know number of persons in your meeting, you just click participant, and when you want to do the name, make host, allow record. Like as I'm talking now, if you want to record this video, you can send me a record video and I will permit you, okay? But don't try to disrupt yourself, just listen and so that you get everything. Then you have the share. The share have new share and pause. Okay, then you have another feature said annotate it. Okay, annotate it is telling you about the drawing, how to bring in the whiteboard and draw, sketch, and do everything. If I want to teach like the way someone would teach physically with a blackboard or whiteboard or green board, I can use annotate and it will give me that. Then you have remote control. This remote control is a very sensitive feature, so you don't really need to measure on it because it gives you, when you click remote control, it tells you someone can act as a third party, someone can be controlling your system for you. So if I want to make Isaac a remote control, I can say auto accept of all requests. So anybody that sends a request, Isaac will accept them. Or I can use Infinite, which is a Queen or Victoria or Adeboye Kinde or Isaac, okay? And then you have 3 points more. So if you look very well, more have 2 more here. When you open your your phone, it has up the more and down the more, okay, depending your features. So in this more, you have chat, record, disable and show video panel, hide yourself, optimize your screen for video clips, and end meeting. If you're not ready to end your meeting, on no occasion should you go to end meeting. Okay, the down more shows you chat, record, rename, host, and then leave meeting as well. So let's say you're on back to meeting, you're in a meeting and you want to step out. When I say step out, it's not that you're leaving the meeting, but you want to do something else on your interface of your phone. So all you need to do is to go when you're coming in, instead of joining meeting, because if you want to join again, it will automatically log you out. So what you're going to do is to go back to meeting. When you click back to meeting with this arrow on my system, is showing an orange color with a direction. So it will take you back automatically to the meeting. So let's say you want to join a meeting, someone sends you an invite and with a password and ID. You just click the join meeting with the plus sign and then put the ID, which is about 11 digits. On top of here, you're seeing a green button here showing my ID 760-9040-0567. That is my ID, right? Now, beneath this ID, when it's being sent to you, maybe via social network, WhatsApp, Messenger, whatever, Twitter, or LinkedIn, then you will see the password. The password is almost like 6 digits with case sensitivity involved. When I say case sensitivity, I mean uppercase or lowercase with numerical values A to Z and 1 to infinity. Okay. Now you want to schedule a meeting. Your boss says, "Oh, Queen, I want you to schedule a meeting for tomorrow." For example, we are having a meeting, consultation meeting for tomorrow. So I don't want to do that. I want Queen to do that. I will just say, "Queen, can you schedule me a meeting for tomorrow for a consultation meeting involving legal consultation and business entrepreneurship and a motivational quest?" Simple. Okay, I can do this, Sir Job. Fine. You go to schedule, you click schedule. When you click schedule, because you're the owner of the phone, you didn't pick it up or steal it, and you are the one that signed up this Zoom app by yourself. So it will show, for example, showing Sam Job's Zoom meeting. I will click this and backspace and delete, or you can use backspace and delete everything. So I will just type board meeting, for example, with my friends. Okay, so when I click board meeting with my friends, automatically the name of that thing is not longer my name, but the topic to be discussed in that meeting. So it means I have a board meeting with friends. Maybe we're gonna take coffee or have a picnic or something. Okay, now below that you have date. You have the date for the starting of the meeting and date to end the meeting. So some meeting can last for one day to the next day. I could imagine what that meeting would be like. But let's say we want to host a meeting tomorrow. So you click the date. There's an arrow there. When you click it, you see the month, the year. We're already in 2020, the month. So it's tomorrow 12. And then the time, let's say the time we want to have the meeting is 1 o'clock a.m. I'll click that. So when do we want this meeting to end? Okay, tomorrow, same time, but no, we want it to end 2 o'clock. So it's 1 hour meeting. Now you have the calling meeting and time zone meeting here. So the calling is you want the meeting to repeat itself and do not end until you as the host end it. Are we together? Are we together,
Yes.
please?
Yes.
Hello, can we all hear me? Are we together? Someone should respond.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yes. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yes,
Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Oh, thanks. Okay. So now, when you do that, you have to be sensitive that there is time zone here. So before you go to the calling meeting, go to the time zone and change the time zone. The time zone is always on default. My default is Bucharest because Bucharest is the capital of Romania. Okay, so I'm changing this automatically now to African time zone, which is Central West African time zone. So I will go down the arrow, drop the arrow, and then I will search for West African time zone. So it depends where your time zone. Maybe if it's in London, if it's in Beijing, Amsterdam, Madrid, that is what you put down there. Most times the time zone is always the capital of the country. Okay, but this is generalized African, West African time zone. Come on, man. So, West Africa time zone. So we are not seeing West African time zone. Oh, yeah, it is. So you just click it and West African time zone. Then you now go to the calling meeting and click. So it changes the surface or the interface of your scheduling meeting profile. So you will see, it will ask you meeting ID or personal ID. So because you have a personal ID, not to make your audience to be afraid and say this meeting is not for you because they already have your meeting ID. You just make it simple and say personal ID and then with a password. And then it's always good for you to put your video and the participant video off just to avoid any international embarrassment of someone showing something that is not worthy to be shown in public. Because most times when you log into a Zoom meeting with your video on, before you see yourself, most times people have already seen you. Okay, you will just click schedule meeting. So by tomorrow, exactly because the meeting is 1 o'clock, exactly 12:50 p.m. or 12:50 a.m. the meeting will give you, Zoom will give you a reminder. Zoom will give you a reminder, 10 minutes interval reminder, just for you to prepare. Okay. So after that, we have chat here. Okay, so if you want to send a personal chat, you can just click the chat and you send personal chat to your friends, to the people in the meeting. So let's say you want to send a personal chat to someone and you don't want every group member to see it. So you can do that right away. You go to your participants. Okay, let me widen this. So when you go to your participant, let's say I want to send a chat to Kinde. So I'll just click, I can click Kinde's name directly, or I go to more. Okay, two ways. You can click it directly or you go to more and click. So this is directly just on top of her name, and I will say, how are you, Kind? Hi, Kind, or hi, K. Okay, so I've sent her a message. So this message, none of you got it, right? Only her. Okay, or I go to Vikiti's name and I click more and I send her a private message chat and I say, how are you, T? Okay. So you see, now these two charts goes to them privately. Did every one of you receive this chart?
I received it.
Yes, we did. I did.
So you all received the charts, the two charts.
I mean,
You got them individually, right?
yes.
Okay, so that, okay, perfect. So that is for chat. Now let's say what we are doing before. We want to make Sam Job is the host, but Sam Job doesn't want to be the host. Sam Job wants Infinite Hot 5 to be the host. But before then, let me change her name so that it will be clear. So change name. I go to more, and then I say rename. So I rename her. Her name is Quincy. Quincy. So I say Quincy. Now I want to make Quincy the host. So I'll go there again. I'll say make host. So they will give you indication, make Quincy the meeting host, cancel or change host. I'll say change host. Okay, so Quincy, you are not the host. So Quincy, quickly make Isaac the host quickly. Is she with us? Hello. Hello, Quincy. Can you unmute yourself? Quincy, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, I have.
Okay, then make Isaac host quickly. We are working with time.
Okay.
Though I can also reclaim my host, but I want her to make someone host, okay? So go to the name, click on the name, go to more, and you see make host. Two seconds, Quincy.
Isaac.
Okay, you renamed him. I say make him a host. It's okay for the name,
Okay.
but make
How
make
do I
him
do
a
that?
host. The same place you went, just click on Isaac name like this, and you see more. Click more, you will see make host.
Let me do it.
Yes, very fast. We are waiting for you. Come on. You can do it. That is good.
I've done
Perfect.
it.
Awesome. So I chose that because Kanye can do that, Victoria can do that, Sam can do that, and Isaac can do that. That was great work. So she did two things. She changed Isaac's name and she made Isaac a host. So please let me reclaim my host. And now I'm not about the host. So let's say you want to share a screen or a content. So all you need to do is to go to new share. Okay, you click new share, and then you can pause this one and then click new share, and then go to whiteboard, for example, and then click share. So now they are requesting something from me again, but I don't really want to do this anymore. But let's see what we got here. So I have a whiteboard. Can you see a whiteboard?
Yes.
Awesome, perfect, awesome. So I have a whiteboard and I want to write something on this whiteboard. So let's say I want to draw something. Yeah, I think it will change. I want to draw something. I click draw. When I want to draw circle, okay. When I do that, let's take off this here. And let's see what we got here. On my own screen, I'm having blackboard. I don't know why, but I should be having whiteboard. You guys are having whiteboard. I'm having blackboard, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, did you see anything like a square? Like my cursor? Can you see my cursor moving?
I can't see your cursor.
can see my cursor.
Okay, I can see your cursor, yes.
Okay, can you see? I just
Not
chose
moving.
the shape of a heart. Did you see that?
Your cursor is not moving. It's just one place.
Can you guys see it now? It's moving. Is it moving?
No.
Okay, something is wrong with this interface. Okay, let's do this again, and again. So let me say stop sharing. So when you stop sharing, you come back to your normal format, and let's say a new share. I want to share my desktop again. Okay, so let's see on top we have annotate. So I'll go to, let me pause the sharing. I'll go to annotate, and then I will say draw, maybe something like a square. Yeah, here we go. So can you all see my surface? Can you see my arrow? Can you see my
Yes.
cursor? Okay,
Yes.
so what I did was I went to the annotate. Okay, so when you try to do it direct like that, it doesn't work. You can go to
Oh,
annotate.
no.
Are we together?
Yes.
Okay, so you can go to annotate, and then let's say I want to draw a square. So I'll pick this and I draw my square. This is awesome, right? And then let's say I want to draw,
Yes.
let's say I want to draw a circle. I guess this is a circle. So I can move this circle. Can you see it now? It's looking beautiful, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's say I want to make a caption. I want to write a name inside the circle. So let's choose a name. What name do you want us to write? Kinde, what name do you want us to write here?
Job Samuel.
Ah.
Your
Okay.
name. Write your name now.
The ambassadors meeting.
And then Vicky say ambassadors meeting. So, and what does Quincy want us to write?
The ambassadors meeting.
Vicky, what do you want us to write? Come on, say something. Vicky.
Me.
What do you want?
Job Samuel.
Job Samuel again. Hope you not like Job Samuel in the dream today. Okay, so I can move this, I can make it bigger, I can make it smaller. Are you guys seeing my cursor and the movement?
Yes.
Okay, so with this, I can teach a lot of things. I can teach some PowerPoint presentation, I can teach some CorelDRAW, I can do some TD, technical drawing, and every other thing. Now, let's say I want to erase all this thing here. I go to eraser, okay? But before eraser, let's go to spotlight. This spotlight is to give direction with this shining light here, okay? Just to point at it. You know, when you're teaching with the PowerPoint and then with a whiteboard, that stuff, I've forgotten what it's called. You can click and then your light will be pointing like a pinpointer. I think so. Okay, are you guys seeing that stuff? It's beautiful, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, let me change it to an arrow, like a heading pointer. So you see what is here? So Sam Job is here. He's showing you directions. So if I move it backward, it moves backward. If I move it backward, it moves backward. Are we together?
Wesley, I don't have this whiteboard on mine. I can't like this feature.
Okay, I think this feature you'll find more with laptops, okay? Guys, do you have this feature annotate on your phone?
No, I didn't see it on my phone.
Okay. Quincy, you don't have it, right?
I have it on my phone.
Where did you find it? Tell us very fast.
Where did I find what?
The whiteboard on your phone, the annotate feature. Where did you find it on your phone?
Okay. I don't have it. It's just as you are teaching it and I'm seeing it here.
Okay. I get it. So I think it's on laptop you have it, okay?
Oh,
But I'll figure it out
yes.
with phone if it's possible, but maybe it should be a feature for laptop, okay? Because laptop has a larger interface. Okay, so
Yes.
so if I move backward, it goes. If I move forward, it goes. I think I can also change my directions of movement. Now, let's say I want to erase everything here. I'll go to eraser. If I go to clear, clear will delete everything, one hand. But I want to erase, I'll go to eraser, click eraser, and I point here, it goes off. I point here, I go back, and I take it, I point here, it goes off. Come on, man. I go here, I point here, it goes off. And then there's a star there, I'll just click the star. I go to eraser, I point this, it goes off. Eraser goes off. Eraser goes off. Awesome. If I want to undo everything and redo, I can just click undo. It comes back, redo, it goes off, undo, it comes back, redo, it goes off. You know, this is the same feature like in Microsoft and PowerPoint. You know this, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, we are together.
Awesome. So when you're done, you can click this X with red sign here. Everything there will go off. Okay. Now I told you we have two types of more. One more up, which is showing these 3 pointers here, and then one more down. So the more down has how you can control participants with you or participants in your meeting. So let's say the participants are making a lot of noise. You can go there and mute participants on entry. That is a default. It means when any participant is coming, the person is already automatically muted, though the participant has the right to unmute anytime. Or you see allow, can you guys see what I'm showing you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come on,
Can we practice it?
Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that. But before we practice that, let's do a very sharp one and quick one that is very, everybody needs most time. You want to record your video and you're not the host. Now, if you're the host, it's very easy for you to record. So either you set your meeting on automatic record, like mine is on automatic record, or you choose temporary record and temporary saving of file, okay? But when you go to more on top, but on your phones is Binet, is on the bottom, where you have mode stop video. Now, when you go there, I want all of you to go to mute and click the arrow, that thing that looks like arrow. Click it and tell me what you see there.
So you want us to go to where?
Go to mute, where you always mute your microphone. There's an arrow, something like an arrow. Click it. Tell me what you're seeing. Everybody, if you see what you're seeing, tell me, just tell me.
I can't see any arrow.
On the, you can't see any arrow on the mute.
Yes, you just, when you mute it, there will be a line drawn across it and it will be turn red. When you unmute, it's in white. There's no arrow.
Fine. So it shows us that it's not on the interface of the phone. It's only on the interface of the laptop and desktop and maybe iPad. Okay. So what you see is just what you've explained. You see the cross saying this place is muted with red, or you see it white, and then when you talk, a green light shows up or something shows up. Okay. The same with the video. I wanted to show you guys something. If it's on laptop, when you click the arrow, you see select microphone, send either your microphone to be the same like your working system, or you change and you can test, you can do audio setting. The same way, if you go to video and you click, you see FaceTime camera, how you want to set your time camera, your face to appear, how to choose a virtual background, which is not necessary, or how to do your video setting. If you click video setting, this is for advanced, this is for advanced technicality involving in Zoom. So when you click video setting on with a laptop, you see general, you see video, you see audio, you see share screen, you see chat, virtual, you see recording. Okay, you see the statistics and accessibility and keyboard shortcuts. So this is a very perfect feature again, but this is for proficiencies. Okay, then another thing here is let's quickly go to the more everybody knows. So the more everybody knows, let's say you want to record. So Kaide or Kaide and Vicky, try to click record as if you want to record the video. Tell me what they say to you.
Okay, Freddy, we can record when someone is already recording.
Yeah.
When a participant is already
showing record. Yeah.
Okay, don't worry about it, but you can record, okay? Because So you can record,
Yes.
but don't
Then,
bother
President, I
recording.
have an observation here. The more option under participant
Yeah,
doesn't show if I am not made a host, it doesn't show. But where in the cases where you make me a host and
yeah,
I click on somebody's the participant's name,
yeah.
I usually see this in the more option. But when I'm not the host, I don't see the more option. Why is that?
Excellent. Okay, it's simple. It's simple. The answer, you've already answered the answer. You've given the answer. Okay, it's because you're not the host. Okay, so as you're not a host, you're limited to a lot of things. Okay, but when you become the host, you have access to a lot of things. Okay, and again, you're working with a phone, so phone interfaces are limited. Okay, but still with your phone, when you are not a host, you can still record. All you need to do is, if for example your screen, if you're using a laptop, you can record, because on the laptop the surface, the interface will show you more, and when you click the more, you will see chat, record, disable attendee, show name, show video, video panel, end meeting, optimize screen sharing for video clips. Okay, so what you do there is to click the record if you're using a laptop. So when you click the record, it will automatically send you a message that you sent a request to the host for recording, for permission to record. So the host will go to, for example, Isaac sent me a request, and when he sent me a request, on his laptop, he shows sent request to Jobsam for video recording. So I will go to his name, the same way we go to name to rename and make host. I will go to his name and I will click record. So immediately that, he can record me. So if you're using a laptop, you can actually record virtually any meeting you are into with due permission from the person. Do we get that now? Did you understand that?
Okay, that feature of taking permission is not on ours. Like I can't find it here on my phone.
Yes, you can't find it because you're using a phone. I say it's only on laptop. If you're using a laptop,
Mm.
did you understand?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so it's on laptop. So there's another more which I was trying to explain, Bnet, the other one. So, but I don't think you guys might even have it. So this other more, if you're also using a laptop, it will show you how to mute participants on entering, allow participants to unmute themselves, and play, enter, exit, and then allow participants to rename themselves, lock meeting, and enable waiting room. So you all know the other one, but let me explain enable waiting room. Now, this meeting, when you entered, or sometimes when you guys try to enter, you will see a request showing wait to be admitted, right? Hello? Hello?
I don't see that. I don't normally see that. What I normally see is that once I tap on the invite, I
Yeah.
join the meeting immediately. I don't see
Okay.
any prompts like that.
Okay, let me explain quickly. You don't see it because I personally, when I send invite, just to save us stress, I go to this enable waiting room and I disable it. Do you understand?
Oh,
So if someone wants you to seek a permission, what the person does or we do, like if you're a host of a meeting and you want anybody to really control your meeting and know who is coming in, maybe an intruder or someone did not send a third party your ID and password, okay? You click this, you would go there and click enable waiting room. So when the person comes and click the link you sent, the person will be waiting, and you will get the notification until you permit the person in. So what you do is to go there and then you click admit. Something like a blue like this will be showing, and you click admit, and the person will be admitted into the meeting. Do we all get that part? Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So I think I've said literally every feature that we have on Zoom, exception of some advanced features which I don't think they are so necessary. But if you're using a laptop or a phone, there you're going to have different features, and the reason is because the interfaces are different. So the interface of a laptop is different from that of a phone and that of iPad. And then Zoom also have one kind of unique problem. So Zoom seems not to be very compatible with a lot of phones, or like some of them you have to download it using Play Store, some you have to download using Palm Store, some Apple Store, and then some you can actually also log in Zoom direct with Google Chrome or with Mozilla Firefox. So what you do if you're using, or you have someone who is studying and you're trying to use Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, the person doesn't need to go to the same way to type a name on Google to search about the person's profile or biography or autobiography, and click zoom.com, www.zoom.com, and then the person will see Zoom meeting, and then the person will see sign in. So when the person goes here, the person will, let's actually see what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can do this. So this is Google. I'll go to here, say zoom.org. So when I say zoom.org, I'll see video conferencing, webinar, blah, 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 blah. So when I do that, this will automatically appear. Okay, this is for someone maybe who is struggling to download Zoom on phone. So the person can go direct to the phone and click this. Though I'm not yet sure if phone can do this directly, but I'm sure of laptop, I think phone can do it. As well, you can click zoom.org. It will show you this interface. You will just see join meeting, host meeting, and sign in. The person shouldn't sign in. The person can host a meeting. The person should join a meeting. So the person can just go to join a meeting as far as the person has the meeting ID or personal link name. So if the person has the meeting ID and personal link name, the person can just go there and type in the ID, which is always 11 digits, and then click join. So when the person click join, 754683416 something. So when the person clicks join, it will take the person to a surface. It will be loading. Okay. So when it's loading, the person will see cancel or open Zoom us. So what the person is supposed to do is to click open Zoom us. So when the person clicks open Zoom up, an interface will show showing inside password. But because I'm already in a meeting, it's showing to me you are already in another meeting. Do you want to leave and then join this one? So my answer is no. Okay. Did we get that point now?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to appreciate all of you, and I want to thank you for accepting to be my wonderful students that you've always been, and my wonderful friends. And I want to say thank you so much. And I believe for now, I will not do teachings again. You guys will be doing the teachings for others. Yeah, go ahead with your question. We have less than 2 minutes to go.
Okay, please, how in connecting with my system, how do I do it? Like joining with the link and all.